Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. Hello, Kitsune. How are you? I'm fine, very thanks. Very thanks. I'm fine, thank you very much. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, is it? Yes, I'm very well, thank you very much. More importantly, how are all you? Hope you're very, very well. Hope you've had a good weekend as well. To start off another week. Start off another week here. The weeks are flying in, and I still don't know what my overall mark is for college, so that's fun. Thought I would have had something by now. That's what's been coming up 3 weeks now since they've had the meeting where they were giving out all the marks to everyone, and then like I got a thing on Facebook saying like that's like one of my memories, like Facebook memories from last year, and it was me getting my mark. So it's been over, like, you know, like at this point we really should have had our results. Kitsune, off to a great start. I'm pretty darn good. Took a week off stream to recharge mentally. Yeah, it's important that you look after your health. A lot of people, like, if they're feeling iffy or anything like that, or having like bad mental health days and stuff, like some people they'll just try and push on and stuff. And I've always been a strong believer in saying that, you know, your health should always come first. Yeah, and you shouldn't put anything in front of your health. I've always said that, so it's good that you've done that. It's good that you recognised it. So I hope that you're feeling a lot better now, though. I hope you get your mark soon. Yeah, I also hope that I get my mark soon. I just feel like I know, like, the thing is, like, with my college and stuff, that was the final year and stuff. I'm not going back or anything, but it's I'm not going into uni. I'm not going into uni, so it's not like I'm aiming for a certain mark or anything like that. So, like, Aussie, I would like to get an A. Last year I got an A. This year I would like to also then get an A. But I mean, if I get a B or something like that, it's like I'm not going to be totally upset. Paul IRL, hello. Thank you very much for popping by, pal. Yeah, because, like, I mean, it's not like some of my friends who are in college, the same class as me, who need certain marks to get into uni. Like, if I was them, I'd be really, really shitting myself, but I'm not. I'm fine. Greenwood 85, hello, hiya, 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 hiya. Nice to see that you're back. Just saying, like, has everyone had a good weekend? What did you get up to? I got up to the usual. Actually, no. On Saturday we played Dungeons and Dragons, which was kind of like a long time coming sort of thing. We're currently playing Descent into Avernus, and I was just trying to get prepped together and stuff like that. So we actually had a good little session there on Saturday. Further progress for the Descent into Avernus, and we've totally ruined, like the campaign sort of thing for the GM, the DM, GM, whatever you want to call him. He now has to do a lot of prep for the next session because we've kind of derailed things. We've like all of a sudden started up our own guild, which is, yeah. We started our own alchemy guild. So there you go. We did that to try and bribe our way into getting information out of someone. So that's fun. And then so Friday night as well, after Super Fun Friday, which was awesome, by the way, super successful. So yeah, I look forward to another Super Fun Friday. Friday night, went and played Jackbox and stuff with friends over Zoom, and that was really nice. Then Saturday was D&D. Sunday with this tabletop simulator, so we're playing excuse me, pardon me, playing like Catan, Settlers of Catan, Mysterium, stuff like that. Things. Kitsune got to play Halo for the first time with your partner for the whole weekend. Made a Doovie Fort games. Oh, nice. Gotta love that. It's my cam. Sort of. I don't know, sometimes my camera decides to be a bit fucky. don't know why. Listen, sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not.
What? Need some tomatoes for soup.
Scientologist subscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, Scientologist. A little fizzy wave. Thank you very much for coming back in. Yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, again. You're a good boy. Especially a top shagger as well, so. Greenwood, sister's birthday on Sunday, so I had a family quiz on Zoom. Nice one. Yeah, we had a quiz as well on Friday. My wife made a quiz on Kahoot. You just use your phone to answer it and stuff. So there's like lots of different rounds and shit. It was really, really good. She's done a well good job with it. But yeah, also, yeah, thank you again, Scientologist. Thank you so much. So, today we start a new game. We start a game called Figment. Figment was developed by Bedtime Digital Games. They also made a few other games called, can't remember what they're called now. I haven't played them. One I think it's like Chronological or something like that. Another one, I think it's, I really can't remember the name of it. But they all have like this kind of similar, kind of painted art style, which is like super, super nice. So yeah, Figment, I've completed this game already. I've actually 100%ed it as well. I've got all the achievements. Because it's just such a lovely game. I was first aware of Figment a good few years back at EGX. So at EGX I really like to check out like all the indie games and stuff, because I feel like there's a lot more love put into these games, and usually when they're released they're a lot more finished than some of your big AAA titles and stuff. Yeah, I was walking by their booth and I was wearing like my usual get-up of like shorts with like band patches sewn into them using tooth floss, and then I've got like my my patch jacket there, wearing all that, wearing all like my my metal and my punk gear, and one of the guys who was standing at Figment just turned around and he goes, "Oh man, I love your Wormrot patch." It's like, holy fuck, this guy knows who Wormrot are. And Wormrot, for those that don't know, are a Singaporean grindcore band, and they're phenomenal. But their logo is in Singaporean, so it's not like it says Wormrot. But he probably knew they were Wormrot. I was like chatting away to him, and then like for ages talking about like metal and stuff, and like extreme metal and underground stuff. And he's like, "Well, do you want to have a shot of the game?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." And he's like, "Tell me about it and stuff." And I was like, quite a musical game. The guy I was speaking to, Niles, is the main songwriter for this, and a lot of this game is based around music. So they're all his songs and stuff. And like the last boss is actually kind of based. His song's based on like kind of grindcore and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. Yeah, Niall's super nice dude, and like, to be honest, like the majority of people at pretty much like everyone that I've spoke to anyway at Bedtime Digital have been phenomenal. Like I've won 2 competitions as well for Figment. I won some PlayStation artwork for when they released it onto PlayStation. They did some PlayStation artwork for it, and it's got a really nice message on the back of it. And then I also won a fucking vinyl of the soundtrack. Damn it. There you go. And those fellas. So yeah, like, I've been really lucky and just won all this cool shit from them. And the vinyl is really, really lovely as well. Because it contains the soundtrack. The soundtrack's really, really nice. And it's on a lovely, lovely, lovely blue vinyl. This game has treated you well. This game has treated me really, really well. I think it's like, and they also gave me a, right, okay, hold on. Cover this up. Right, so their other games is Back to Bed and Chronology. Because when they originally sent this out to me, it got lost in the post. And I was like, oh, by the way, where's my vinyl? And then they were like, oh, fuck. Right, we'll send another one out. And they sent it out with a copy of all the games that they've made, like digital, which is wild because they didn't need to do that at all. They did not need to do that whatsoever. Tell you what, stick that there. It'll sit. There you go. There you go. That's nice. Right. We'll fire into it. So the gist of this game is that there has been an accident. There's been an accident, and we're actually inside the father's brain, and we are trying to help him defeat his fears, defeat the trauma that's inside his brain, so that he will awaken from his coma. And that's the game. So we'll fire onto it. It's fucking lovely. I don't drop everything. Nice. This will take a second just to come up because I didn't preload it because I was a fanny. Hey. Right, so new game. And we'll start the game. But yeah, hope you all enjoy, folks. Obviously, let me know about audio issues and stuff if the levels are fine. Being it's a new game.
Captain Action jumps and folds out his parachute. Pew, pew! Take that, Dr. Dread. Hey, Dad, do you ever parachute on your job?
Huh? No, not really.
Yeah, you would be too scared to parachute off a building, Dad.
Leave your dad alone, honey. You don't need to parachute when you sell houses.
Boring. When I grow old, I want a job where you have to parachute.
What? Oh, crap!
Wake up.
That is how Figment starts off. Not a nice start to the game. But I absolutely love the art style in this. It's so nice.
Come on, you lazy bum. Wake up.
Oh, you? Go away. I'm sleeping.
Not anymore, you ain't.
You're right. There are fears to fight and a hero never sleeps. Oh, right. Let me guess. No fears to face? As always. Go home, bird. I need a drink. Where's my ice?
So here we are. So we now need to find the ice for our drink. Our main character wants a wee swally.
My scrapbook. As soon as I find ice, I'm coming back to you.
So we just need to go and find some ice.
I'm not even getting a nice to see you, or how have you been? It's been forever. You know, I have something important to tell you, buddy.
Unless it's about the ice machine, I'm not interested. Also, I'm not your buddy anymore. Leave me alone.
How did I press the right button there? It's one of these ones when you're playing with a PlayStation controller and it comes up with all the Xbox prompts. I'm like, where are these buttons situated again?
The ice machine is missing a synapse battery.
There you go. So we need a battery. Let's go power this this ice machine here. This art style is lovely. It is so nice. That's why I was like so happy that I got that vinyl. It was like even if I didn't win the vinyl, I would have bought that because also you get all the artwork and stuff like that. I really need to frame the artwork that they sent me as well. I was planning on getting the backside of it with a lovely note. I was planning on getting that like photocopied, so then I can have both of them in the frame. It'd be nice. There you go. So we got ourselves an orange battery.
Might become useful.
So Bedtime Digital actually spoke to me today and they said this is a very, very good timing that I'm streaming this game because the demo for the second Figment comes out tomorrow, which is called Creed Valley, which I'm really excited for. So there you go. That would be going into Steam, I'd imagine. So we pick up this ice.
Nice.
Uh,
Let's get it back to my rocking chair, and I'm good.
The thing is, I'm really impressed with the 3D models fit. What I'm streaming is mostly 2D backgrounds. Now, I'm pretty sure I seen a video of
You
them
do
showing
remember I'm called
off.
Piper, right?
Whatever, turkey tit.
Called her turkey tit. Yeah, what I'm pretty sure that actually they're fairly 3D.
Now
I'm
for
pretty sure.
Wait, where's my drink now?
Like weird
Pretty
because
sure.
it doesn't look it.
My scrapbook. Where did it go?
You lost it, friend.
What? Leave my scrapbook alone.
It's mine now. So loosen up.
Give that back. That book is mine.
Eventually, we all lose everything.
And
That's what I was trying to say. Something's totally messed up in the mind. We need you back, Dusty.
Screw the mind. I need my photos back.
so yeah, the guy who does the voice for the baddie there is Niles, who does the music for it as well. Who's the guy that I was speaking to for ages about grindcore bands. So good. But yeah, it's like a very good trick of the eye. Like, it's mad. Like, it's like when this game came out, like, not a lot of people talked about it. So I pre-ordered it right then and there at EGX.
For you, my friend. Dark, devouring despair. Served ice cold.
And so I pre-ordered it right then and there. I was just like, you know what, this game's. Oh, right, cool. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Right, okay. Fucking hell.
I'm
There you go.
stuck.
Proper stuck there. So what did everyone have for their lunch today? I had some lentil soup and some bread, and that was me.
Nightmare creatures. If I hadn't thrown away my sword.
It must be around here somewhere.
There you go. So we need a wee sword.
I can't go up that way. The elevator is missing a part.
There you go. We need a wee part so we can get up there.
More of these twirlers. What are those anyway?
Don't care. Need to get through it.
We'll grab this.
Look!
Guess there's a wee
the
metal
mind's
disc.
reward system just released a bunch of endorphins.
Yeah, so these are endorphins that you're picking up.
Endorphins. Nice.
So bear in mind, all this is inside
Collecting those and you'll be your former self
the
in no
father's
time.
brain. Yeah, the shin cup, very nice. I does just literally just finished eating mine. Was it the usual? Was it the sandwich crisps and a banana?
I can't go up that way. The
you
elevator is missing
Scientologist?
a part.
Baby Bell banana and crisps, very nice. Yeah, I just had lentil soup and some tiger bread with butter. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. So there you go.
So this is where I left my trusty sword.
Yeah, go at him swinging!
We now have a sword. Which means we can now kill shit. And
Hey!
see you
your
later,
arm
mate.
still works.
Had one in name. There you go. And also, you hold down attack, you do a big spinning move, just like in Zelda. That's the one, nice and spicy. And you actually had breakfast today, it was quite late, so kept lunch light. Gourmet spicy. Glad that you had breakfast today, man. What did you actually have for your breakfast? I had breakfast. I had rolled oats, like overnight oats that my wife makes. So you like put in with like cashew milk and stuff and like golden syrup and stuff, and it becomes like a stodginess. And it's really, really nice. And it's supposed to be fairly good for you, which is the main thing. Okay. So
No way.
I think we need to go in here.
I feel it in my skull. A brainstorm is coming.
Rainstorm is coming. Actually, we don't have what we need for that. We need a wee cog. I think we need to go all the way back here. Grab this one. Pick up. Fried eggs on toast. Very nice. Delicious. Full of protein. Keep you going for the day. Other things I was up to the weekend there. I was playing more Final Fantasy VII Remake. And that game is a fucking mess.
Dusty, check out
There
the
you go.
endurance neurons spinning around that tree.
Yeah, I could actually really use a refreshment.
Then go hit it, man.
Go ahead. There you go. So we don't actually need that right now because that's health. And whoever we knocking us.
Anybody home? I guess not.
I'm actually nearly finished it. I've clocked about 26 hours into it, and it's a mess. There's a lot of issues with the game. Which sucks because I was really, really looking forward to it. Right, I'll wait before going up there in case there's anything down here that I can grab. It took you 40. Right, fucking hell. Right, I'll tell you where I am. I'm in the Shinra building, and what was the last thing I did in the Shinra building? Alright, okay, so I've seen like Genova, and like we're in that central bit where you have to open certain doors. Like your party split up into two. So it's got like Aerith and Tifa, and then you've got Cloud, Barrett, and Red, the other part. So I've done the drum, as that was called, which is the shits. So yeah, I've been doing that. So I've done Ward 3, 2. I think I've got Ward 1 left to do, I think. I'll be cracking on with that after my din-dins tonight. One of the worst parts. Yeah, I was feeling that. I was like, this is not good at all. Which is mad because like I really enjoyed the wall. Because I thought the wall was fairly different. And
Bad guys, hit them with your best
I
shot.
liked the wall. The wall was pretty good. We'll mess up this guy's brains. I'm gonna mess up your brains! There you go. Some more endorphins. Okay. Nice. We don't need health. That's the wrong button. Oh, cool. Alright, there you go. I was like, there you go, I'm stuck. Yeah, that bit kills the momentum, but then picks up again after that. The bosses are good, but the drum acts like a clever puzzle that's actually just long. Yeah. That's exactly how I'm feeling. I really enjoyed going into the VR thing, and it was showing you the planet the way it was when the ancients were kicking around. that bit was really, really cool. I enjoyed that. Press the wrong button. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I was like, oh man, that's cool as fuck to see like how it was, you know. Right, we don't need that health. We're untouchable, baby. Right, put that battery in there. Here we go. Have you bothered with all the side quests? Yeah, I've done them all. But I skipped past all the dialogue for all the side quests because I found them tedious as fuck. I was just like, I don't care about these people. I want the main story. I don't care about side quests, but I want to do them to get XP and money and items. Also, what's with the Muggles in Final Fantasy VII Remake looking like koala bears? It really upset me.
No way. I'm holding on to this.
No way, I'm holding on to this.
Look out there! Isn't that a forgotten memory on that island?
Yeah, remembering. What about it?
Good name.
Let's go get it! Might make you reconnect with the mind.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep pressing the wrong button. Keep pressing the wrong button to press buttons. Right. We powered that, so that now moves. So we need to go back. Although, we have a battery. No. We need to take this battery with us, I'm pretty sure. So then we can get back across. Like, did you bother with the side quest, Scientologist? Press the wrong button again. Because, like, I found all the side quests just, like, fairly meaningless, like, just busy work. Which is to be expected, you know. I just thought it would be better. I guess maybe like my problem is like I've hyped this game up too much, and then that also then Final Fantasy VII is like my favorite game of all time. Started playing it through in hard. I did everything. Fucking hell. Right. I've got a big issue with the combat in the terms of like I'm shite at it. It's nothing to do with aim. It's actually really, really good combat.
Way to go, Dusty! Maybe you can recover all the rememberings now that you're already out of your chair.
So yeah, that is a remembering. Just memories locked inside the father's head. But yeah, like I think the combat's really, really good in Final Fantasy VII Remake. However, I'm not good at it. So I've been playing it through on Classic, which then drops the game down to easy. I wish you could play Classic but in like normal difficulty, but you can't. It just puts it onto easy. So like all the battles I'm like steamrolling through, which at this point I'm quite happy with because I kind of just want to complete the game, get over done with. Some of the side quests were better than others. The long, wide level designs make things feel like they're a drag. I think that's the problem. Like, it feels like they've just made things, the travelling between things long for the sake of making them long. But you can't be too bad. It sounds like you'll finish it faster than I did. It's probably because of classic mode. Like my pal, he said like, oh, if I press on, like I've nearly completed it.
Oh, you sad old discarded creature. Have you lost your breath?
I'm saving my step for kicking your butt.
Yeah, man, go fuck at you. This is like one of the best things about the boss battles in this. All the bosses sing to you. Fucking great.
Your struggle is pointless, friend. Everything is.
But yeah, so that was a wee bit of a boss battle, and yeah, and all the bosses sing to you in this. It's very, very good. Is that bucket, Chris Cornell?
Onwards to save the mind.
There you go. So you tried the demo in Classic and you felt like it didn't charge the the bar enough to make it easy. So I reckon that they've then fixed that on the actual release, because like your bar fills up fairly quickly. The only thing is like you can't seem to get past 160% of stagger, which is annoying because one of the one of the field researches you do for fucking Chadley, or his name is. You misread me there. I tried the demo on Classic and I feel like it doesn't change enough. Bar make it easy. Ah, okay. Sorry, I did misread. Like, Classic just basically makes it play the game for you. Like, they'll dodge when they need to dodge and they'll block when they need to block. Which I think was like my problem, was like I was terrible at But yeah, so yeah, I don't think you can get past 160% stagger. So I can't do one of the field researches for Chadley.
Cerebrum City. Remember this place, Dusty?
I'm not here for a trip down memory lane, Bird. I'm here to find that thieving bastard.
That's him away.
Get up there and catch him!
Right. Have a wee John up here.
Whew. Damn stairs.
We're hot on this guy's heels and we'll fuck him up. Are you trying to boost stagger? Yeah, it won't do it past 160.
Farewell! May your days be soiled in dread and despair.
The gate. It looks so strange.
Who's this guy, Jay?
Relic!
It's only the fucking
Piper,
mayor.
you brought back something old and musty. Your presence brings me joy, old Dusty.
Mayor? What the heck happened here?
Trauma in the conscious mind. The nightmares have come unconfined. They've seized our lands without remorse. We hide in fear behind closed doors.
That's why the mayor sent me to find you.
So a few nightmares escaped the gate and you're scared, huh? I'm not your guard anymore, Mayor. I'm only here to beat that thief and get my stuff back.
You have been unneeded for long, my friend, but the mind now needs your aid again.
Yeah!
Needs my aid? Huh. The mind stopped challenging itself. I've been forgotten.
I cannot blame you for feeling so rotten.
So, do you know why the gate acts strange? We can't go through.
Too much fear came through the gate and left it in an altered state.
Enough gibberish. How do we fix it so I can get my scrapbook back?
If you must the gate traverse, the flow again must be reversed. Defeating a nightmare, I'll confess, should put an end to all this mess.
So beating up a single loose nightmare could reverse the gate? Okay, Mayor. Where do I find one?
A gangly corpus slinkered by and disappeared into Freedom Isles. Creative thoughts now drown in gas. This seedling here should clear your path.
Right. What am I missing in this chat? What am I missing in this chat? I'll pause that for now and let's have a wee look. I might be doing things wrong in Final Fantasy. Yeah, you try to do boost stagger, yep. There's always ways to boost stagger. Tifa's the best at it. Yeah, I use Tifa. Yeah, triangle attacks, yeah. Scientology got there's 300% trophy. Woofed. Someone said unbridled strength and you ain't going through Tifa's triangle attacks as a piece of piss. Fucking, that's what I do. I reckon if you put on easy, it doesn't go past 160. Yeah, 300% stagger, that is, aye. That's fuck, man, like, I mean, I'll give it a go. I'm pretty sure that's what I've been doing with Tifa. Because, like, I always try and utilize her to stagger enemies and then get Cloud just to go in and just go like absolutely ham on them. But I do like try and continue staggers. I'll have a wee. I'll see what happens tonight with it.
With all that
And I'll report
rhyming,
back.
this better work, old man.
Wait, I'm coming too. I love the right side of the mine.
Rightio.
No
We
way.
go in there? I can't remember if we go in there or not. I don't think so. We need to go to Freedom Isles, I believe. That's what he said. Overall, you enjoy Final Fantasy VII Remake, but you agree it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, I mean, currently I would place that game a solid 6 out of 10 so far for me. Okay, we need a cog. I'm finding there's just a lot of stuff that just they've put in. Like I understand that they're trying to make it longer and stuff and flesh out Midgar, but the stuff that they're fleshing out Midgar with it is, I don't think is great. That new character Roche, didn't like him at all, and he hasn't appeared ever again since like the start of the game. I was just like, oh, alright, cool. And that's even before the fact I'm not the biggest fan of the new stuff. Roche is shit and pointless. But there you go. Yeah, like, I haven't seen him again.
Whoa, like growing an idea.
Let's just hope it holds up.
And it's just like, why was this character put in here? I've not seen him again.
More damn stairs.
And I didn't even like it like, when he appeared and stuff. Like I liked the motorbike section. I was like, oh cool, we're getting a motorbike section like early on in the game, and then had him like fucking driving about on it doing tricks and shit. And I'm just like, nah, man, I don't like this. I don't like it.
Freedom Isles. Isn't it great to be back in the creative part of the mine?
Nah.
Jeez, cheer up, big guy.
No answer.
Right. But yeah, like the majority of the new characters that they've added into it, I'm just like, the game was fine without you. You know, and I think that like you can still expand it without putting them into it.
How delightfully inconvenient!
Who the heck was that?
Let's find out.
Whoever he is, he's going to get his head kicked in.
Go away! I'm not coming out with that plague man just down the road!
Just down the road. Flesh out Big's Wedge of Jesse is good, but the upper segment with Jesse feels pointless. No. Yeah, like I had a fairly big issue with that as well. It's like, oh yeah, like let's come round to mine and stuff, and my mum will cook dinner and stuff. But I understand they want to get the ID, to get in to steal like the equipment and stuff from our dad. But it's like, why did they have to drag Cloud along, and why did they have to tell Cloud to sneak in through the back, where they're in Jesse's house? Surely, and Jesse's dad's not well. All Jesse had to do was go through to the bedroom and be like, oh, I want to see my dad, and then pick up the ID. Why did you have to get Cloud to sneak in through the back and stuff? You're fleshing this out for the sake of fleshing it out. It's like unnecessary. It's not needed.
I'm the plague of fear of disease! I come with waff and Russian cheese! These isles are mine, thou
Oh,
shalt
fuck, what
not
do we need to
pass!
do here?
I bid you farewell with this wall of gas!
I can't remember what we need to do here. Alright, okay, just dodge.
That was the nightmare Mayor Relic was talking about.
You don't say.
Cool. So, what we need to do is we need to turn that. And then that blows the wind away. Not the wind away. The wind blows the plague away, should I say. But yeah, I think fleshing out Big's West and Jesse was really, really good. However, when the plate comes down, it did make me feel push the farts away, like fucking prawn madras farts. But yeah, when the plate comes down and stuff, I didn't feel anything extra towards them because it had been so long since I last seen them. Like they were almost forgotten about, and it's like, oh yeah, use, and like I felt the fleshing out didn't carry over at that point. If you get me. Okay, so we need to power this, but we don't have. We do not have.
What the?
A battery.
Look out!
And then we've got these wee bugs that spew at you. Took our first damage. First bit of damage, but we'll get it back. We'll get our health back. We're all good. And we're Gucci. Aye, we need a battery so we can push the farts away. Here we go. Got ourselves a green battery. I can't remember the deal with this.
Me and me brothers are the proud guardians of tea breaks, but the nightmare made us all take our kettles off. With the kettles back on, that would be peace of mind. There goes me bloody power.
Sorry pal, but I need the battery more than you do, so I'm stealing your power. Okay, there you go. And we'll push the farts away. And we're Gucci, baby.
Good work. The mind is completely clouded by all this filthy gas.
It's filthy farts. Get those dodges. Get those dodges out. Hopefully, so like when we're finished this, we will be going on to Dark Souls. So I'm hoping that these dodges will carry over onto Dark Souls. Hoping for it anyway. Can't stop thinking about farts. I mean, it's a good way to live, to be honest. If you just can't stop thinking about farts. It's actually earlier before I came onto the stream. Right, we need this blue battery. What do we need the blue battery for again? I can't mind. Was it for the kettle guys? Do need a wee cog thing for that though. Can we pick them up? We can only turn. Not me, I meant this mind. Whatever, Scientologist. I believe you. But yeah, what I was going to say is like, before I came onto the stream, I did a wee fart up here, and Vixen is downstairs working, and she sent me a message on Facebook Messenger just going, "Did you just toot?" I was like, "Aye, I tooted a wee bit ago," and she's like, "I heard it from down here." So I was just like, "Ah, nice." Right. That's a red battery. But we can put the blue into it, but it doesn't do anything. A brain full of farts. This lad. Right, we'll put blue battery back in here. Holy molar,
I
indeed.
thought I overcame the fear of dentists a long time ago.
I'll try to remember. Fine. Oh. Oh. There you go. Yeah, see, we need a red battery for that. I was like, I'm pretty sure you... Something in my head was like, oh yeah, we need to grab that.
Stupid thing is stuck.
Give it a whack!
There you go. Right. You make our way back over. And they'll get smacked by these fallen teeth. There we go. We're Gucci, baby. And does mean, however, we can put this cog in here.
That should fix it.
Blow away those farts. Cross it. Our wee pal there.
Blah.
Bruh.
Blah.
Oh yeah, I think you have to do... These are for all like the remain brains. Right. So you have to do this like... I don't really need to do this because I have got all the remain brains. Insane in the membrane. But it is legit, you're going back and forth, back and forth. Like, I'm waiting for one of them to be like, you double it. Oh wait, is what? Is that reset or something? Correct?
Blah.
Fuck it. We don't need to do them. We don't need them. And we just turned the tunes off. But we need this battery. We need this battery more than that little whistling dude needs it. So we've got a brain to save. Got a motherfucking brain to save. Right. Turn this round. And be good. Follow the farts. Oh, I thought I was going to make that over in just like one run. But it's not meant to be. And there you go. Whoosh. See ya. And I think we've got ourselves a wee boss battle. Squelchy.
I have a gift full of black death, rat nose, and green gills. A pharmacy of bitter pills, drenched in sweat and with a scream. You wake up from my fever dream. Your blood is boiling, your headache split. You lose your lunch and smell like something nasty.
What that?
I'm the sickness you cannot quell. There is no cure, you won't get well.
Got a very powered up sword here. And we just fucked it the wrong way. Oh well. We'll try that again. There you go. There you go. Now we're getting them. Good shit with the rhymes there. Yeah, I love like. It seems like the only person
Fled deeper in.
it doesn't really rhyme a lot is Dusty and Piper. Like everyone else in this like rhymes away to you. There we go. We got ourselves a wee rope with a hook. Rope with a hook. Oh, we missed out a wee orphan. Can't leave them behind. Give that a wee kick.
That is a strange plant, even for Freedom Isles.
Yeah, what's the catch?
There you go. Right, we need to wait for him to go back in. There you go. Catch yourselves a big ass worm. There you go, that's him dead. There you go, excellent area.
That's sword apple. Prepare for liftoff.
Jeez, shut up and fasten your seed belt.
There you go. Fasten your seed belt. There you go. That's a good one. Probably a good thing the protagonists don't rhyme to we get on. Yeah, probably would. Like, I like the bad guys like rhyming to you and singing to you because it feels like very like a musical or like a weird kind of pantomime sort of thing. Drysdale is. How's it going, pal? Thank you very much for popping by. I'm very well, thank you very much. We just started Figment today.
I was like, what? When the mind stopped practicing the ukulele. Waste of talent if you ask me, but...
Finally, we're here.
It's a lovely wee game.
Oh.
The nightmare must be here somewhere.
So I've actually completed this game before. And I even got 100% on it. But it's a game that not a lot of people have really heard about and stuff, so I like to kind of show off a wee bit. Also, the second one's coming out fairly soon. And the demo of the second one, which is called Creed Valley, goes live on Steam tomorrow. I remember what we do with this. I hope you're doing very well, man. And again, thank you very much for coming by.
Hey! Come back here, stink breath!
I hope you had a good weekend.
That wimp never stops running, does he?
Yeah, all nightmares are the same.
Oh, yeah, I think we need to time this. There you go. There's one puzzle in this game which really stumped me. It's not till way later on in the game. But I'm not looking forward to getting back up to it because it really ruined me. Okay, we need to do some dodging. Oh, I got hit. Not good. One more, baby. See ya. You're great. The weekend was good. Nice one. That's what I like to hear. Good weekends for everybody. Ooh.
No one's home.
No one is home.
Right, mate. I put the kettle on.
See, a lot of these remembering things, I'm struggling to remember how to do them. You should do a speed run. Funnily enough, when I first played this, right afterwards, like after completing, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to speed run this. And I looked up, and not a lot of people had done speed runs of it. Yes. There you go. Not a lot of people had done speed runs of it. I was like, oh, I might give it a go, and I never bothered.
Hey, Dusty! That tree bears a strange flute.
Yeah, but how to get it?
I'll leave all the speedrunning to Cammy. Scottish speedrunning champion that he is. Right. Right, I think that's so we can catapult ourselves. Where's this guy? There you go, that's him away. But they do leave big fogs of fart behind. Not good.
This barf rodent doesn't seem to stay dead.
Right, I think we need to get him to keep poisoning the plant. Yeah, we do. Plant, the tree. We got ourselves a flute, baby. What a dodge. Dodging for days. Right. And there you go. That's a flute picked up. That's a massive flute picked up. Alright, he's just gonna keep spawning back. Right. We'll get rid of him. We'll not get rid of him, but we'll move. What do we have? Flute. Don't have anything else. Use a catapult.
Yeah!
Yeah, there's only one speedrun.com.
Oh, nothing.
It's just under 2 hours. It's tempting. It's very tempting to try and do a speedrun of this. Here. Just knock on this door.
Go away. Nobody's home.
Well, since you replied to me, I would suggest that you are home. Oh, you got a flute. Can't mind what we do here. Oh, do we use it as a bridge? I think we use it as a bridge. Hey, there you go.
Stay tuned, flute.
Get those endorphins. And there we go, we've got ourselves a wee handle. So is anyone up to anything super interesting tonight?
Yo, thanks for fixing the bridge, bro.
Thanks for fixing that bridge, bro. I'm just going to keep on playing Final Fantasy VII. Get that done and dusted. So I've got a nice clear library for The Last of Us 2. Which I totally didn't realize was only like it's coming out like next week or something like that. Do we have to come down this way again? I can't mind. Yeah, we do. For that. We can turn it that way, or we can turn it that way. Turn it this way. You're going for a walk at 6, so nothing interesting. You gotta use those walks. Make good use of walking about the place while you can. Oh shit, didn't watch that one. I was about to dodge, but I was like, you know what? We'll risk it for a biscuit. We'll try and get that guy done. Get him got. Alright, we don't have a cog for that fella. So we need to go up. Up. Star Wars Squadron. Oh yeah, they were revealing that today, weren't they? Well, everyone's like everyone reckons it's squadrons anyway. Right. We need an orange battery. Then we also need a cog for that. Can't do anything there. You went for your first walk during lockdown on Friday. I'm a terrible person, I know. What was... I didn't realize we can go up there. I thought we needed a cog for it. I mean, as long as that you have went out for a walk, it's all good. Right. Can we grab this? I can't remember if we can grab this. Oh, I need to go on it. I hate walks, but Mrs. makes me. I love walks. I love a wee walk. I suppose it really depends, like, what's around you and stuff. If, like, you could live in a place where there's absolutely nothing worthwhile seen around you and stuff. Like, going for a walk is just not really... It's like, there's nothing to see. It's the first time I've left the house, bar my garden and car park since March. Hell, man. Don't know how you manage that, because like I would be like just desperate to leave. Like I try and leave the house like once a day. Besides the weekends, weekends are sitting in your pajamas all day. That's what I legit did. Saturday and Sunday I did not wash once, and I kept my pajamas on for both Saturday and Sunday. So this morning when I woke up, I was howling. I was stinking. I was just like, you know what? I need to get this fixed. So, like, the shower that I had felt phenomenal. Felt like a new man. Yeah, you always want to be doing something. Yeah, like I say, going for like a walk or something.
Yeah.
Can we not put the cog there? So we're going to put the cog at the top. Legend, I do the same. Yeah, honestly, like I woke up this morning and like it was like proper one of those moves, like the arms behind your head sort of thing, waking up that way, and I was like turned over because my wife was getting ready for work, and I just got all laughed on my pit. I was just like, oh, and I was like, that's not good at all. I was like, I need to get washed.
I can't go up that way.
But then I need to wash for you. I need to look all fresh fresh and beautiful for you guys. I even I shaved my head, did the razor to it. It's all good. Scientology's mad, isn't it? It just hasn't bothered you. I mean, if it hasn't bothered you, then like, it's fine, man. You do you. Like everyone's different. For me, like big part of me just goes like, oh yeah, just like staying in. Okay. Like staying in all the time. Yeah, I'm all about it. Then I get a bit cold-footed, and cold-feeted, and then I was like, I just need to get outside. Is that what we needed to do? I guess so. That's where we got it from, wasn't it? Have we just like actually done something daft here? What was the point in going up there? Right, deal is with 1,000 glass checks to get a random fact about me. Right, the one that was actually, I was trying to prepare for the stream today, and I was like, I need to stop writing down the facts on my phone because I won't be able to look at my phone because I use my phone as my camera. Don't have a battery. So yeah, I had to write everything onto my computer, which I do remember. So a wee random fact about me is that several years ago, it would have been probably about... Right, that's why we need to do all this with the cogs and stuff. I was like, we just went and looked and did absolutely nothing. Although, what happened here? I mean, they go back up a way. So, so this maybe would have been about 2009? I want to say 2009. Yeah, 2009 it would have been. I had to move to Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean for work. Technically, I have lived in Trinidad and Tobago for 3 months of my life. I've lived in the Caribbean. So it's when I was doing a job. Oh no, I didn't mean to go back on it. Crazy, it can't be as crazy as the gunpoint story. Nah, not at all. You fucked it by doing it when you didn't need to do it. I know. So yeah, yeah, I lived so it's Trinidad I lived in. I wanted to visit Tobago on my the last week that I was there, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it in time. But yeah, so I was working at a power station at the time, and I was a planning engineer, a trainee planning engineer, should I say? And out of all the trainees and stuff, they wanted to send me to a power station.
Finally, the road is clear.
Up that way.
Let's catch that
So you're half
fart-smelling
half Caribbean.
wimp.
Such clever insults.
So basically, like they wanted, like I was still living at home with my mum and dad at the time, and my mum and dad had just they just went to Mexico on their holiday. So I was looking after the dog and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, I just got called into a meeting one day at work, and they're like, oh, you've been recognised and stuff, and they want to send you to Trinidad and Tobago for a 2-month job. Basically, it's a big boiler job that's happening out there, and they need a planning engineer to go into it. Would you like to go? And I was like, fuck aye. There's a bear shit in the woods. So, and then I had to try and schedule for a neighbour to come over and keep looking after the dogs and stuff, and I phoned up my mum and dad being like, right, I've got a really good opportunity to work abroad and stuff, so I need to go and take it. So I got all that sorted and had to go. But I'll put my phone down, I'll turn it into full cam mode. There you go. So yeah, so it's like one of those ones that it was such short notice that yeah, sounds alright, and it's not that long. Yeah, so I mean it was 2 months, but then it turned out to be 3 months because of a problem. But yeah, when I was going, it was short notice. I think I got given a week's notice, a week or two's notice, and so I had to get like my visa and all that sorted, and then I had to you have to get like, I think it's yellow fever injections and stuff like that. So I had like no time to get these all sorted, which you need for going over. So I got in contact with like my GP and stuff, and they had no room. I couldn't get the injections in time. The only way I could get them is by I had to go to, so I was flying from, so I flew from Edinburgh to London, London to St. Lucia, St. Lucia to Trinidad. That was my flight, and it was hellish. But I had to go to basically the emergency GP that's in the airport in London. So I had to fly from Edinburgh, all my shit, go over to London, and when I got off the flight, I had to basically like run out the door and like run down a little bit, and then go and get like all my injections I needed. And like the doctor was like super nice and stuff. Like he was like, oh, so what is it, like what are you doing for your job and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. And I had to say to him, I was like, I'm really really sorry, but it's gonna sound really rude, but could you just give me my injections so I can go? It's like, I've got a connecting flight that I need to catch. And he's like, oh, okay, no worries. He like just fired them in. And then, yeah, so I had to then run out and then get onto my other flight and then go off to St. Lucia. Managed to do it all in time, which was ripping. Bye. Got to Trinidad. Trinidad was an amazing place. It's quite rife with crime, unfortunately. The people there are super, super nice. But it's mainly kind of like gang warfare and stuff. Like, it's fucking wild. Like, I was staying in the capital, which is Port of Spain, and I was staying in a Marriott hotel, and so I stayed in a Marriott hotel for 3 months in the same room for 3 months. When I got there, they're like, "Oh, do you have like a Marriott card?" It's like, nah, I don't have a Marriott card. I'm not into it. Don't want one. Fistful, just a fistful of syringes. Robot Cooper, hello, thanks very much for coming by. I was like, oh no, I don't want one of those. It's a reward card, isn't it? I was like, I don't want one of them. She's like, oh, but I've got you down as like you're here for 2 months. You should really take it because like you get free points, which then get you free stays and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, I'll sign up for one of them. So I ended up getting like a Marriott card, and when I got home, it went from basically a bronze membership to like a platinum membership because I basically had stayed so long in a Marriott. I accumulated so many points, and I should have used it a lot more like after that, and I didn't. But when I did remind myself that I had it and stuff like that, it was kind of too late. I was like losing points because they're time sensitive. But me and Vixen, we would go down to like big like metal festivals and stuff down in England, and then like downloading Sonosphere and stuff. But we would just use my card and get like free hotel stays and stuff. It was very good. And then like I didn't actually get a chance to use up all the points before they disappeared. But I used a wee bit of them. Bye. How was that? Like yeah. So like with the crime and stuff, fucking hell. It was like you look at the newspaper every day and it'd be like X amount of people like beheaded and stuff. Just because it's like all drugs and gangs and stuff. I made some good friends over there. One good friend is a girl called Rochelle, and Rochelle's an absolute like gem. She's actually come over to visit me and my wife in Scotland. There's even one time one of her visits that she ended up coming over to London to study, and she would try and come up and see me. There was even one time where I was tricked into like kind of going on a night out where it was supposed to be like Vixen and her work pals and stuff. And then I was like, all right, yeah, I'll come out and stuff. And we went to Waverley train station, and it's like, oh, my pal should be getting off our train now and stuff. And then I got a tap on my shoulder and I turned around and there was Rochelle, all the way from, so she's actually living in Jamaica at the moment. And I turned around and there was Rochelle. I was like, fucking hell. It's like, out of all the people in the world, she would be the last person that I expect to be right there. It was super, super nice. And she's a legend. I love her to bits. Yeah, but then like going out and about in Trinidad, I got told it's like, right, you're white, which there's not a lot of white people in Trinidad. If you're white and you're in Trinidad, you've got money, so don't go out by yourself, especially at night, because the likeliness is like you'll get kidnapped and you'll probably get murdered. So yeah, I had to deal with that. I never really had any issues, to be honest. Like, I made friends with locals, and quite a lot of them. So when I was going out at night, if like I was going out for drinks and stuff, there'd be a group of us, and I was like the token white guy. We went to one place which I did feel really unsafe, because like I was getting like fucking stared at big time, and even like my pals were like, right, we need to go, we need to get you out of here. But I mean, overall, it was like a really, really nice experience. It was a good experience, like, living away. That was like my first time living away from home, and for our first time living away from home, I was living in another country and stuff. I met some nice people, some super nice people, and the job was a shit show, an absolute shit show. Probably one of the best work-related stories from that was that, so it's me and like two other guys from the company I worked for at the time. One would do night shift, and the other guy would basically be my boss. And after work, we'd usually go out, like, stop by, like, so right next to the hotel, there's a big shopping complex called Movie Town, and it had, like, bars and stuff. We'd go there and, like, have a pint and then call it for the night and get something to eat and stuff. So, like, he's like, oh, Aaron, you want to come for a drink after work? I was like, yeah, man, hi. So we walked past the big gates, and I was like, for the power station, I was like, are we not going out for, are we not finished work? And he's like, yeah, we're going for a drink. I was like, right, okay. Keep walking. So it's like walls that would go around the power station. Keep it all in. And there's like a red door, and he's like, right, we're going in here. I was like, I've never been in this door before, I don't even know where it leads to. Well, we went in, and there was a fucking bar inside the power station. Like, let that settle in for you. A bar that serves alcohol was inside a power station. Power station, very like health and safety, cannot be drunk and all that kind of stuff. Well, in the UK anyway. I was like, holy fuck, what's going on? There's like pool tables, jukeboxes, darts, you name it, proper pub. And then like I started spotting guys who I've been trying to find for most of the day, to try and get updates from them, to see what's going on with this job and stuff, and they were inside there, like half cut. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. And they like the guys were like, oh yeah, this is like what we want, like a little break, because like roasting and stuff. We come here, get a pint, and then go back to work. It's like fucking hell, man. Wild. It's like there's no chance that would happen in the UK. Yeah, there was that. There's some other wee stories and stuff about Trinidad, but I'll be here for the whole stream talking about them. Bye. It was fucking nice. I really, really want to go back as well. Health and safety gone mad. I know. It has health and safety gone mad. But yeah, fucking another actually quick wee one. If I was on night shift, if I got allocated a night shift, I would have died. I would have died on that job. So good, I wasn't on night shift. So throughout the entire day, so I was inside the boiler. The boiler was all deactivated and stuff, and there's lots of work getting done to the inside. And right at the top, so there's like top work getting done right at the top, but you have to build scaffolds from the inside and go all the way up to the top. For the whole day, I was inside that boiler with a squad of Singaporean lads, all like working away at it and stuff. And I was just basically looking over the work and stuff and all that kind of shit. And yeah, we're there for like the entire day. Went home. In the morning, went in. And the guy who was on night shift, lucky enough there wasn't any work getting done at that night. But it was good that we stopped working when we stopped working, because yeah, I would have died. So went in, and the guy who's like looking over night shift and stuff. He's like, "Oh, Aaron, where were you? Like, what was all done during the day and stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, that was me and all the guys. We're in this bit, blah 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 blah, all the kind of technical shit." And he was like, "You're lucky that you went home when you did, and that no one was working on it at night." The scaffolding boards, like, so the scaffolding, the health and safety was really, really bad in Trinidad, but the scaffolding boards, they weren't metal, they were wood, and they had rotted, and they hadn't done tests on them. So even when there was no one standing on them, the boards collapsed. They broke away under their own weight. So yeah, so if anyone was on the top of there, which would have been me and like all these guys, we would have fell about 60 foot. We'd have fell about 60 foot to our deaths. So, aye, big. I was like, holy fuck! Like, glad that no one was hurt and no one was on that. So that would have been a badging, a right badging. Aye, aye, shit, big time shit. A lot of the scaffolding and stuff was really, really badly done. I like it. Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. There was like some ladders that weren't long enough, so they'll start like a ladder going up that way, and it'll finish, and then they couldn't make it like continue on from there, so they would build another ladder behind you. So you had to climb up a ladder, hook your feet on, and then turn round, grab the ladder behind you, and then hoist your, like, basically jump into the other ladder to continue going up. And I was like, no chance would that be a thing anywhere else in the world, but here it's fine because they don't have strict health and safety laws. Fucking hell. And I don't do that job anymore. Like, I was a trainee for 2 years, and after a year and a half, they went, "Oh, we don't have enough money to fund all this," because there's me and loads of other ones. And they're saying, like, you're all going to get made redundant. And the bad thing about that is you won't have your qualifications either. So, got made redundant without my qualifications, and couldn't ever get a job in it again because they need the paperwork and need all the qualifications. They couldn't just go, "Oh yeah, you have worked here, there, and there." They're like, "Oh, legally they need paperwork." So I went back to working in retail. There you go. Thank you, Dry Daylights, for the 1,000 glass checks. It's the worst ending. Yeah, it was really upsetting. It was like really, really bad because I had such a big plan, grand scheme of things. There's a lot of money to be made in that job as well, like a stupid amount of money to be made in that job. And it was piss easy work as well.
Run all you want, Fartface! We're coming to get you!
It's pure shite. Loads of people are at risk of finishing their qualifications because of furlough. Yeah, and I feel really, really sorry for these people who are going to miss out on their qualifications because of all this. That's what I was like, shiting myself for a wee bit because of.
Hey, look!
I'm at college.
Prince Puke dropped something.
Getting really creative with the name calling there.
Thanks, Tubby.
Yeah, but lucky enough, I'm fine. But it's a different story for everyone. So we need to find a way to open up the accordion. But we do have a trumpet piston.
Nice.
I can't seem to see the other pistons around here.
We need to get some more pistons. Hi, that's my like I said, that's my story about Trinidad and Tobago. Also, like when I got off the plane and I got into
More of those teeth.
I had to get a taxi.
Don't bite your time.
Taxi from the airport to my hotel. I got in,
Smell a rat.
They soil everything with their spew.
and the guy see my tattoos, the taxi driver, and he was just like, "Are those real?" Because like a lot of the guys over there, like yeah, I need to get them poison that, I think. a lot of the guys over there, they're used to seeing tattoos on black skin. So they're not used to seeing tattoos on white skin, and like how white skin holds colour and all that, like a lot better and all that. So like a lot of folk thought my tattoos were fake. They thought I'd just draw them on. Ah, fuck, we need to get him to poison that. Which I always thought was like really funny. And then what was the other one? Oh yeah, I was at a bar, and the guy was just like asking about my tattoos and stuff. Okay, no, we need the green battery in that first. And he's like, oh yeah, there's a tattoo studio across the road. Go and have a wee look. And I was like, aye, fuck it, man, I'll have a wee look. I was like, probably won't get anything done, but I will have a wee look at the work and stuff. And I went in, and the boy took pictures of my sleeve. And it didn't like dawn on me till like after all. Like that guy's probably going to put the picture of my tattoos up on the wall and go, it was me it did then. It's like it didn't dawn on me. It's like he's taking all these like fancy photos and all that. And he's definitely going to call ownership over those tattoos. Scarlett's so handsome. Hello.
Another synapse battery. Did we miss a socket earlier?
Let's go look.
I hope you're very well, pal. Did you have a good weekend? I don't think there was anything up here for a blue battery, was there? Ah, no, there is. There you go.
What the? Well, at least we can pass now.
Right, we can go up that way, but I want to explore further down a bit. One of those people, I can't leave a place behind without exploring other places. Alright. Is there much we can do here? I don't think so. Like, hold on.
More of this filth blocking our way.
Close that away. You had a lovely weekend. Me? I had a good weekend. I played Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday. Then on Sunday I played some Tabletop Simulator with some pals. So we played a board game called Mysterium, and we also played a board game of Settlers of Catan. That was it. It's a typical Sunday. Typical Sunday is we always play board games. Ah, okay. I can't do that. But then we don't have a handle. I think we need a handle. Right, let's come back. I think we need to go up to the top and grab stuff. Grab stuff. Like I say, played some Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday. Very, very good. The campaign has taken a weird turn, so our dungeon master now has to write up a bunch of shit and do a lot of prep because we've totally derailed what was supposed to happen. So there you go. Davey, this doesn't look like a point and click. You feeling alright? This is not a point and click, and
The symphonic lobe, where the mind. Ugh, man, what the heck are
I feel
those
okay.
things?
The plague really did a
feel
dirty
okay.
number on these flowers. This nightmare is getting on my nerves.
Yeah, this is not a point and click. I don't always do point and clicks. I do point and clicks and indie games. Mainly do point and clicks though. But I like to break up the point and clicks every now and then with some lovely action of other games. Hence why I thought it's like, you know what?
Hey, look! Shiny.
Shiny. I thought it's like, we'll play some Figment.
What now? Hey, get back here!
Figment is lovely. I love this game.
That's my kleptomaniac cousin.
I bet he steals the show at family reunions.
Yes! Jokes for days, mate. Jokes for days. Let's have a wee look up that way. Right, okay.
Cool. The booger balls bounce off of the self-reflectors.
Right. See, that kills the flowers. Yeah, it does. However, we do need to move that. We can't cross that without doing that. That. Be Gucci, baby. Have a wee look.
Crap! It's raining teeth!
Come rain or shine, we're moving forward.
Right, we need time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we are good. A lot of shit going on here. Right. There. Up here.
Oh, how the hell did I ever enjoy this job?
Like an absolute expert. No, I just don't know. Guess fire up that way. I have completed this game before, but it was a long time ago. So a lot of stuff I can't really remember how to do.
We once got my aunt one of these mirrors so she would stop feeling lonely.
I think we need to turn that way. Okay, that needs a handle. Don't have a handle.
Hey, the mine's Melody Maker. It's
Right.
sure been a long time.
This is a puzzle,
Yeah.
actually.
Remember when we beat the fear of flying here?
Maybe. Whatever. We did a lot of things back then.
Right, this is a puzzle that I was on about earlier, saying that there was one puzzle in this game which absolutely stumped me, and I had to look it up. This is the puzzle here. Do have to make a song, I believe. So, like, we'll turn this. See, that's out of tune. This is out of tune.
Better!
That's in tune now.
Damn it. I can't reach the handle. The flowers are blocking the way.
Ah, okay, okay.
Groovy! Sounds almost right now.
That's in tune as well. Right. Yeah, I might actually be able to do it fine. Maybe it's because I wasn't wearing headphones, I couldn't really hear it well at the time or something. Fuck knows. I feel like I'm doing it though. Right. Do these guys. Scoot on by. Wait again. Be Gucci, baby. Fuck it, we'll go whooshed. Oosha. Right. Let's go fire it down that way. Go, let's go, 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 go. And right, okay. Risk it, we'll risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. Nice. Oh, we still need a handle for that one, don't we? Shit. Need to get some dog puke. Aye, it's either we... So we need to adjust these like reflectors. The last one that we need to reflect is the one to the right there, but we need a handle for it. And then that way it'll go and it'll kill these flowers here. But we need a handle. So there should be a handle somewhere. Ah, fucking, this one needs killed as well. Oh, that's only so we get that remembrane. We're not too bothered about getting remembranes. I wonder if it still has my save data.
those self-reflectors.
I'll handle it.
Because it would be good if I still had my save data, because then like right at the end, I'd be like, oh right, cool, I'll just load up a previous save game, and I'll just show you all the all the memories. Right. Walking past here. Self-reflectors. You know what I meant though. I'm not so good with the words. Self-reflector.
Painting some flowers today, but then they started spitting at me.
Flower power. Right.
Damn thieving bird.
Thieving bird.
My cousin was always a bird brain.
Must run in the family.
This doesn't do any good, Dusty. He doesn't even notice the tail.
Okay, I think we might need to put something on the tail to scare him or something like that. I can't mind. No, that's what they are called. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right, okay. I'm slow today. It's like every other day. Yeah, self-reflectors, because you're reflecting on oneself. I get it. It's very Psychonauts. I've never played Psychonauts. I've only watched bits of when Nightmare in Mode Go was playing it. Shocking, I know, but it looks pretty good though. Pretty damn good. Right. Put that in there. Turn the self-reflector. We'll wait before we go, and there you go. Go, 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 go. Scaredouche, scaredouche. Oh shit. That's fine. Right. Oh fuck, this was absolute hit. I'm scared to turn it now. Fine,
Better.
Right.
A rattle fell down.
I hate that sound.
From what I remember, that puzzle was a lot more difficult. So I don't know if they've made that easier. Like, I can't remember Piper, so Piper's like the little bird. I can't remember Piper saying to you like, "Oh, that sounds good." From what I remember, there was nothing like that, and you just had to kind of guess. And I think it was again because I didn't have headphones on when I first played this. Like, I legit, the first time I played this was on a laptop. And I was using like the laptop audio for it, so I might have like really badly heard the things being in tune.
Snake. It's almost like a rat.
Yeah, I get it.
Same with things you're on the mind. Good shit then. Insane in the membrane and all that. Insane in the brain. Right, what's your script, mate? Also, I've just noticed like its feet are like hands, which is really disturbing. Right, so he flew down the way. So he flies down the way. I think maybe we need.
He just keeps milling around. Ugh, this blows.
Talking of things blowing, I think we need to move that. I think we need to move this. So it would blow it off him and then it lands down there, I think. Yeah, it clips that branch. I've got a funny feeling it might be to do with the windmill. There you go. Man, that proper shot off.
Klepto cousin.
This one. Fucking nice one, mate. Right, we'll get some more endorphins. More endorphins means that we get a bigger health bar. We'll scoosh this round That clears those farts there. And then we'll grab ourselves another wee trumpet piece. You're a fucking trumpet piece.
Valve! Great work, Dusty!
Where was... Is there a map? No. I was like, whereabout was that again? Pretty sure it was further back. Wait, hold on, what was up here? Nice little puzzle. There's a lot of nice little puzzles in this. They're not too hard as well, which again is nice as well. It's like not you're gonna be sitting there for ages. Although, like I say, I was sitting there for absolute ages with that last puzzle there with the trumpet and the drum and the xylophone and stuff. Shit. That really badly. Right, I think I'm going the complete wrong way. I think we need to go back a way, but we'll just look around this way. Oh no. Ooh, what a dodge. Right. Right, okay. We'll walk around this way. There you go. We just done a wee loop. Done a wee loop to loop. And we'll come down this way. Can't cross that. So we'll come down this way. Is Timo? Ice Timo. Thank you very much for the host, pal. Thank you very much. I think it's this way. We lost track of where we were. We need to put that piston in. Oh yeah, it is down here. I think, anyway, judging by the picture. It's a pleasure. I hope you're very well.
We're back at the overpass of originality.
Yeah, like I say, thank you once again for the host, and I hope you're very well. Hope you're comfy. Hope you're cozy. Hope you enjoy some Figment. Yeah, okay. For a second I was just like, am I going the complete wrong way? Okay.
Toot toot!
Just one more to go.
Okay. So we do need to sort this out. Oh shit. Could I pick up that? I think I might need to go all the way back. I think I can pick up that handle and use it down there. Right. Let's go back up. Let's go back. Ice Demo, thank you very much for the follow, pal. As you can see, the cream does in fact rise to the top. So thank you very much. And again, I hope you enjoy the stream. This is a lovely wee game. And for those that don't know, there is a sequel of this game coming out, and it's called Creed Valley, and the demo of it goes live tomorrow. What a dodge! The demo goes live tomorrow on Steam, and I fully plan on playing it, because I like. Right. Go this. I think this might be the easier way of going across here. There's Scientologist giving you a wee wave, a wee fizzy juice wave. Right. Hopefully, we can grab this handle. There'll be a wasted trip. Yeah, you can't grab it. Oh, fuck. That was a wasted journey. Oh well. back we go then. Yeah, I think this is like the better way of going. Yeah, so you mustn't need it unless you pick it up in that area. It might be like hidden behind the farts. You're a lover of indies yourself. Sadly, a console gamer, so don't have that many cool indies, but always nice to play. Yeah, it's the thing is like with the indies and stuff. Like sometimes it's like eventually they'll appear on the console. Like it took a while for Figment to come out on PlayStation and stuff. Like for ages it was on like Steam, all that kind of stuff. And then eventually it came out onto PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I think it came on Xbox One? I'd imagine it did.
We're back at the overpass of originality.
But yeah, I think this actually even came out on iOS before it came out on console, which was a really, really weird one. But yeah, it is available on PlayStation. I haven't played it on PlayStation. I was thinking about buying it because at the time I only played this on a laptop, and it was a gaming laptop, but it was really, really old. I was like, oh, I'm not getting like the best experience for like this absolutely lovely game. So I didn't bother. Okay, I think we need this to turn and face this way. Do it that way. But yeah, I absolutely love indie games. Indie games is my thing. Oh shit! Right, hold on. Let's turn this actually all the way around again. But not as many as coming to Switch these days. Yeah, Switch is a great platform for indies. And cross the fingers, it looks like at least PS5 cares about indies. Yeah, I mean, it'd be really strange if Sony turned around and just went, you know what, who cares about indies? No, we do need that up that way. Because indies have done really, really well on the PS4. It'd be daft for them not to continue that over. But I think it's like, for me, a lot of indie games are just, I feel, are better made than some of your big high-end games. Right, no, we do need a handle. We'll move this down to the bottom here, because there's a there you go. I properly scuddied my screen there. Right, we need that. Hold on. I've completely messed this puzzle up, but I think I know what we're doing. Yeah, you need to go down for it. Wimrick the Red, hello, how's it going, pal? Hope you're very, very well. I hope the seas of thieves are treating you well. Right, we need this to turn all the way around there. Steamo. I do love idea Xbox program. Apparently Xbox spent 1.3 billion on securing indies. And like the thing is, like Xbox and well Microsoft, I think personally, I think they are going to be the ones that go to dominate the console market for the next gen. They've just like legit just bought. They bought so many studios. It's mad. Like thing is, I didn't buy an Xbox One.
Stupid thing is stuck.
I didn't buy an Xbox One at all. I've got a PC, and I probably would only buy. I'm not sold completely on the PS5 as of yet. In my head at the moment, if I was going to have a console, it probably would be an Xbox Series X. That's what it's called. Xbox X. Get one of them. And have that for downstairs, for like the living room console. Also, like Vixen, she would play that, and then because I've got a PC, we'll actually be able to play like a lot of cross-play games. It'd be really, really nice. Wimrick, you're doing well. The seas are treating you well. The stream chat beat me up for your special Disneyland. Yeah, I've seen that. 59 drink redeems. Holy hell. It was good to know that you survived it. Oh shit, I've done this wrong. Who busy talking? They bought a lot of Scientologists saying that they bought a lot of studios recently. I hope for their sake that they got some bangers ready for Series X release. Yeah, totally. The thing is, like, I've always had a PlayStation, which is weird me saying like this time I'm not bothered about a PlayStation. I'm not a big fan of how it looks, but then that's just aesthetics. The games, however, they showed off this other night, a lot of them really nice looking games, and
Jeez, all this work for a lousy sprout.
On with the garden gloves, Dusty. I'm sure we'll find use for it.
and then also a nice variety of games as well, which is nice. I felt like with their show there was something for everyone. There was like a game that, you know, like everyone will be able to look at and go, aye, that's my shit, you know. Steamo, you're off, but enjoy the rest of the stream. You're welcome. Thank you very much for popping by. Thank you very much for the host, and yeah, and thank you again for the follow. It's always appreciated. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Davey been playing more indies on the Switch recently. Did Pikun? I've always struggled to how to pronounce this. Pikun. Yeah. And Gone Home last week. I did not enjoy Gone Home. A lot of people fucking ranted and raved about that game, and I played it and I was like, is this it? Which I know it's like it's a big hot take, like, but legit, I don't see really do not see the appeal of Gone Home, and it kind of put me off like walk 'em ups for a while. I was like, oh, is this going to be like another Gone Home, innit? And then I played Dear Esther, I think it is. I think it's called Dear Esther, and that was fucking amazing. I was like, oh, this is so good. Aye. I think it's called Dear Esther. So one where you like get to view all the deaths and stuff. And Robot, you're not sold. You're not sold on to pre-order any next gen yet. Yeah, I'm really not sold. But the thing is, like, this is the first time I've had like a PC
seems to need 2
in a long time.
batteries. Maybe we should look around Freedom Isles.
It leads to a forgotten memory. It won't help us get to the plague. We don't have to stray from our path.
We do not need to do that. That's just for extra shit. We're not doing extra shit. We're just playing the game. Cool. We're on to the next area. But yeah, like I say, this is like the first time I've had like a good PC. A very good PC. So like I'm just like, the next gen doesn't interest me at all, really. Other than the fact that probably I'm swaying more towards an Xbox Series X. Again, for Game Pass and for cross-play from PC to Xbox is always there, pretty much. And that would be a really good console just to have downstairs for the downstairs telly. Because Vixen, she'll get like a good use out of that, and also we'll be able to play games online together, like how we would do with the PS4. Scientologist, yeah, picked up Piku Niku up a while ago. It's basically pennies in a sale, which. Dear Esther is a game, yeah. Dear Esther is very, very good. I'm just going to go for a wee toilet break. It's a good opportunity for all of you to get something to drink, get something to eat, readjust yourselves, get more cozy, as we will be right back. Don't go anywhere now. Hello, we are back. Robot Cooper Game Pass will be a big draw compared to Sony's usual rough first year. Yeah, Game Pass will be a big draw. I didn't realise, the thing is, I didn't realise how good Game Pass was until I got a PC, until I actually looked into it. And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, this is wild. Like, because if you have it on PC, it's $3.99 a month. And you have, it's basically like Netflix. Netflix for games. The first month is £1. Like, and they release brand new games out onto it as well. You liked Gone Home. By Dear Esther was a belter. Yeah, I really don't know what it was about Gone Home. It just didn't click with me. I think it's because like it was kind of gearing it up to be like a big supernatural thing, and it just fell flat for me. Whereas Dear Esther was like, oh, there's like lots of different little stories. Yeah, and they're great, and like different mechanics for different stories. Really, really nice. You honestly don't care so much about Game Pass. It feels like it'll end up being like Steam libraries. Lots of games, but nothing played. Don't get you wrong, but the value is amazing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I've got it, and I should really play more games on it. But then I've had quite a bit of a backlog of like physical titles I've had recently that I've needed to try and get away. Like Persona 5 Royal took up a lot of time. Because like I got Final Fantasy 7 on launch day.
Gardens of creativity, where inspiration blossom into great ideas. This place has been detached for a long time.
Enough whimpering. Let's go find that trumpet piston so I can get my scrapbook back.
Aye. But yeah, like I got Final Fantasy 7 Remake on launch day, but I've only just started playing it because I've been playing Persona 5, which I got on launch day. I actually got it early as well. So I was like, oh, if I start playing like...
Visitors in the Gardens of Creativity, that's a new one. This place has been disconnected from Freedom Oz for years.
Aye. So I felt like, oh, if I'm going to start playing like games of Game Pass, I'm not going to get through my backlog. I feel like without tons of free games every month, I always have a backlog anyway. Yeah, yeah, this is like content, like... Then like on PC and stuff as well, we have like Epic Games and stuff. Like this Figment was actually one that was a free game on Epic Game Store. And I still added it. It's just like, I'll add it to my library. It's like, I'm never ever going to play it on Epic because I have it on Steam. But it's just part of the fact that I have it.
What the deadly, oversized tentacle is that thing?
Calm down, you chicken. The weed tentacle is holding onto the trumpet piston.
How is that supposed to calm me down?
Right. Oh, messed that one up. That's some really bad timing.
Yikes!
Man, he hit me. God damn. Wait, I think we might need to put some down here first. Man, he hit me again. I need to get some help.
Watch it, man! Love you!
Right. We'll try it again, and this time maybe not get hit. Be nice. But we'll get some full health. See, I think we need to put something down first. Yeah, we need to do something down first. Let's go up. The weeb tentacle. That's a weeb tentacle. He really likes anime. That tentacle's got a body pillow at home. Grab that battery. Put it in there.
Yay! Look how the plants grow.
Okay. If I take that out, do the plants go away? Do go away. Right. Put the battery back in. I've locked myself in now, haven't I? Yeah, I have locked myself in. Okay. Kid on, that didn't happen. Squadron reveal trailer is coming up. What time is it on at? Like right now? Because right now, I'll fire it up on the stream and we can all watch it together. If you want? Yeah, right now. Fuck it, cool. That's how we look. Actually, do I have a scene set up? I think I've got a scene set up for... if you just let me know. Let me know if it looks any good. There's no gameplay. Well, has it finished? It looked like as soon as I kind of had it up, it disappeared. And I was like, oh. Okay then. Right. We need 2 green batteries. Getting to see behind the scene was always a treat though. Yeah, it's finished. Amazing. Well, good timing. Alright, let's go down here. So... there'll be a gameplay video on Thursday, right? What I might try and do is actually have... depends on what time it is and stuff. Try and actually have something set up so we can all watch it together. Cause that'll be nice. That'll be nice. ER doing a showcase then. Alright, cool. It's set after Return of the Jedi, but you still probably get to do a trench run. We all love a trench run though. Right. Can't do anything just there. Let's go down to the bottom. What, that trailer was like, what, on for like 5 minutes or something like that? That's all they showed? Right, what am I doing? Did we come across it on the bug, or was it the bridge that we came across on? It was a bridge. We didn't use the bug. We'll have a little cross on the bug. Typical with this trailer, it was cool, but nothing special. Ah, cool. I'm happy that I didn't miss much then. I'll watch it after the stream. I wonder if I can take that plate, that cog plate thing from up there. I think that's what we need to do. Certainly can. That's going to make things a lot easier. Yeah, watch it for that weeb tentacle. Throw some body pills at us. You cannot type today, it seems. It's fine, man. We all get days like that. I just have days where I cannot think and I cannot speak. Essentially, I've just become a husk. Right, we'll grab you again. And we'll grab these nuts. And we will take a little trip. I think we need cracked in that open. Yeah, there we go.
Holy great old one! Rock on, Dusty!
Oh, we've got a dry seed there.
Yikes!
And That we might be able to put into
The
there.
seed needs to sprout before I plant it.
Oh, we need the water, don't we?
Nah.
Okay. Okay, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Also, sorry. Hold on. Hold on a fucking second. Hold on a second in this chat. Fucking just noticed. I just noticed that that was you, Mick. I was like, hold on, was Mick in the chat? Hello, Mick. You're all quiet today. I hope you're very well, Mick. Can I put the seed in there? Can put the seed. Needs water. That needs to happen. So we need to, yeah. Well, we don't have the battery. We need to go up this way. Actually, I think we actually need to put that there first. There's a working elevator. Then we need to go up here. Rude. Yeah, in and out doing some stuff, so being able to chat much today. That's cool, man. Do you. You do you, man. You do what you need to do to keep busy. Big Matt 519. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. As you can see, the cream does in fact rise to the top. I hope you're comfy. I hope you're cozy. I hope you're having fun. Doing some I can never ever say this right properly. NMSS love. Thank you very much, man. I hope you're very well. Ah, see, I thought we'll be able to use that to go down the way. Bullshit. Right. Man. Yeah, I totally thought we would be able to use the elevator. Okay. I think we need to ride it up to the top. And I think then it will stay at the top, allowing us to then use it to take it down. Natural man, Sandy Savage. that's him. That's your boy. There you go. For some reason, I thought the battery was on the other side of the bridge. Be good. Be good, baby. Okay. That down. And we'll get some water into this motherfucker. There you go. Extra lad. Okay, we grab that. Do we need to play it again? I don't know. I don't think so. And this needs to go down here, I believe. Yeah. Pardon me. There you go. It's over here, but we do need another one to get across to that to get that little kettle thing. And a couple of dugs. We're dodge. Oh, just say we're dodging like a motherfucker, but. Oh. Oh. These dodges! Oh! Go gamer play right there. There you go. We got ourselves enough endorphins to increase our health. Okay, then we need to get the ceiling to germinate again. So we need to put it on here, don't we? Come on. There you weep. Pushed. There you go. Grab that.
Watch it, man!
Go for a wee John. you in there. I don't know why I keep on thinking circle is to kick that open. I've been doing it like forever. It's just like, hey, let's kick that open. That'll work. And we'll come on down here. And fire that into there. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. I see it. Fully aware I was like standing right in the poison there, but there's health. There's health around. Plenty of health. Right. We have
just what
poison.
we need to clear the mind. Time to weed out a tentacle.
Adam, boy!
Cool. Go kill the big weeb. How do you get this on them? Go right up to them.
That won't work. This
Nope.
beverage is best served on the rocks.
There you go. There's a big hint for you where we need one.
Yeah, way to blow, buddy.
Yeah, still not your buddy, Piper. Another trumpet piston.
Good work. That was a tough nut to crack.
What is poison to weebs? Oh. Oh fuck, he's come back. Right, we need to move. He go away. No, not that way. Oh no. Oh fuck, we need that plate. Right, hygiene. Funnily enough, I was thinking that. I was thinking a nice big shower. Obviously that's not a very nice thing. Right. Let's be sneaky. Let's take this battery with us. A three-dimensional tit. Yeah, like maybe like an actual human. An actual human is poisoned to a weeb. Or watching an anime on dubs. Did I pick up that plate? Fucking didn't. That's why I went back. I think maybe definitely watching that anime on dubs and not subs is poison to a weeb. That's true, Scientologists. They do love those mouse mats. Big part of me really wants one of those mouse mats. Big titty anime mouse mat. Why the fuck not? Be nice and comfy. Did you watch Dorohedoro subbed or dubbed? I watched it dubbed. I thought the voice acting was pretty good in it, so I was like, you know what? It's good. It's good. What about yourself, man? Also, when I was playing there, like my little thumb grip came flying off. As I was getting absolutely trying to like micromanage all that shit there. Let's try and get us back on. You might have watched it dubbed. It's good dubbed. I didn't have a problem with it. Thought the voice acting was pretty good in it.
We're back at the overpass of originality.
The only one episode I watched was subbed. That's pre-dubbed anyway. You're not anti-dub. I'm not anti-dub as well. See, I don't watch a lot of TV. When I do watch TV, it's usually when I'm eating. So I can't watch anime. Yeah, we don't need to do that kind of stuff there. I watch anime and stuff like when I'm eating, and when I watch TV. So if it's going to have subtitles, I'm going to miss half the shit that's been said. So I always have it on dubs. Always having dubs whenever I can, so I can actually hear what's going on.
The bridge is back.
Good work. Now let's go get that plague poop.
Plague poop? Really? Just as I thought you were getting better at the name calling.
But yeah, but then the majority of the animes that I have watched, I found like the dubs have been pretty good. So, but yeah, I also watched one episode of Doro Hedoro, pre-dubbed, pre-dubbing, almost sounded like I said pre-gubbing. Yeah, when it was like first like released in Japan, because I just wanted to watch like one episode and see how well from manga to anime it went. When it comes up to subs or dubs for me, case by case typically, I always just put on dubs. Like one of my favourite animes is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's absolutely perfect dubbed.
Oh, can you smell it? The diarrhea dude is close.
I smell the ending of this. Time
Diarrhea
to change
dude.
the dirty laundry.
Very good. Like I'll play certain games subbed if I feel like, as to Sekiro for example, I want Japanese. Yeah, exactly. I went round to my mates. So like the copy of Sekiro that I have is my pal's, and I was round to his, watching him play it, and he had it on English. And I didn't realize there was Japanese. And when he was like, "Oh yeah, you can have a loan of it and stuff," took it home. I was like, "Oh, it's Japanese in it," so I had it on that, and it sounds so much better. Like because like the thing is, like, I'm not going to be eating and playing fucking Sekiro at the same time. I'm not that much of a pro gamer, but I think like when Ghost of Tsushima comes out, because like the trailers and stuff of it, they're all speaking English. And I was like, oh, it's taking a lot of the authenticity away from it. If that's a word, authenticality of it away from it. So I reckon like when I get Ghost of Tsushima, I will play it on Japanese because it makes it feel more legit. Also, you'll keep the subtitles if you already watched a lot of that. Yeah, totally. Like you've seen that film Metal Alchemist being added to Netflix. So yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I know, has been on Netflix for quite a while. If it's Brotherhood, like, get watched, man. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is amazing. Basically, the only difference between Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and just Full Metal Alchemist is that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is more true to the manga, and it kind of gets into it a little bit better. But I would recommend watching that. The live action was, or is still on Netflix. I watched about half an hour of it and I turned it off because it was dreadful. Authenticity, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, my dictionary. Spent so long thinking Ghost was out tomorrow. And imagine it was out tomorrow. When is that coming out? Is that like next month or something? The difference is Brotherhood is better. There you go. Brotherhood's ripping. So good. But yeah, the live action is not even worth anyone's time. It is awful. They've tried to cram so much of it into, like, how long is the film? Like an hour and a bit? 2 hours?
You again? What the hell? Did I not tell you
Can't
to
do
go
it.
get ill and die?
You're trapped like a fart in an elevator, Plague. Give it up!
Never!
Right.
I've got a vaccine for just like you, full of autism, nausea, and flu. I call the shots and you call in sick. I squeeze the syringe till it goes click. Your skin gets pale and your fever rise. A smell of death, a swarm of flies. Cramps in your body, aches in your head. Time for you to get back to bed.
It's out of power.
Right, we need power.
And filth will soon prevail. Your screams of pain will be of no avail. Your bowels contract, you swell with gas. One big bottom breath will be your last. Now
Come on.
die!
Throw your fucking do that here. There you go. Here's big man. bad timing there. Wait for that to go away. There you go. Alrighty. We'll pick up. Oh my god, that was a good throw by him. Right, put blue battery there. Blow away that stank. Is there any need to blow away a stank? Oh, right, aye, to get this up here. Okay, move. Oh, can I not go up there? Ah. Then... Tell you what, we'll get some health. This other one down there, they're not blue batteries, are they? Oh no, that is a blue battery.
That should fire up the catapult.
So I can change that direction-wise. Right. See where it takes us from here. Go.
Mind used to pull a lot of
Go
great
in these.
ideas out of this hat.
And I can't go down there.
Mine stopped paying attention to a lot of things around here.
Can we? No, we can't jump on that. Ah, there you go. Didn't ride it. We've got ourselves a red battery now. And I guess we'll knee down. Pardon me. Let's launch ourselves. Skadoosh. There you go. And we got a wee handle.
And the hat machine works again.
Yeah, lots of fun to be hacked.
Puns for days. Right, okay, we've got ourselves some water. Now. Okay.
Around you go.
We missed him.
Right, we need to dunk him with water. Take a ride. Right, I think we just need to hit him. I think if we hit him, he walks back or something like that.
Crud! Stinky's too fast.
Right, he moved back. But not to where I wanted him to move back to. Fucked it. Right, I don't have a lot of room to move here. Let's go down here.
This again? Ugh,
Oh shit,
that thing's
right, okay.
stuck to the flower.
There's red battery here, don't we? Then if we get him to kill these flowers, we won't have that to stand on. Ah, see, that's why we need that blue battery. Kill the other flowers the other side. You'll probably just jump onto them then. Right, okay. Where's that blue battery? It's still... Oh, it's here. Pick that up. There we John. And blue battery there. We'll get him to kill the flowers with his shite. Right. The big one. Sweet as a nut. Right. Pick up that battery. We will need to go up to the top again. Get there. Come on, son. Throw your jars of shite. Skadoosh. There you go. There he is. Right. Then we'll use this to fire ourselves over. Have a wee shower.
Clean up your act, Prince Puke.
For the off of all that is filthy.
That's out of my way. You got it. Damn right. That's out of my way. We'll go and pick up his mask.
Let's get the mask to the gate so I can get my scrapbook back.
And save the mind.
Yeah, whatever.
See, Dusty doesn't give a fuck about saving the mind. The only wee Piper wants it. Pure fart, lad. Right, what did I miss there? I went back to work last week. Was happy. I at least had to look forward to a week later. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Scientologists, you would love someone to make these tunes proper rap style. That'd be pretty good, actually. Yeah, blowing the farts. You got it. By the way, Star Wars Squadrons has VR. That would be Star Wars Squadrons and VR would be absolutely ripping. I'm not a big.
More comfortable journey going back.
Yeah, no sneaky rat bastards this time.
Rat
We should take a trip back there together some other time.
Let's get my scrapbook back before you start making holiday plans.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of VR. Like some games make me feel quite ill on it. I get like motion sickness. But
my friends, so full of renewed energy and purpose.
The thief.
Absolute bad bastard. Yeah. Sometimes I get like motion sickness and stuff from VR. But
Don't you see the
I'd love to try
absurdity of it all?
Squadrons on it.
Will render your every action meaningless.
Enough philosophy. I will kick your face in.
VR flying straight into the sun. Finally. The time has come. Time has come just to absolutely eradicate yourself right into the face of the sun. Be really
Every
good.
breath is borrowed, friend. Time to reimburse.
We lost him again.
He's a fucking bastard.
Hey, Relic, are you okay?
A touching reunion. We've got the plague's mask. What do we do now?
To fix what's broken and change the flow, into the gate the mask must go.
There you go. A nifty wee rhyme there.
See ya, stink breath.
Oh yeah, give me those endorphins, baby.
Seems to work. Let's go. Damn it. It didn't work.
It seems the fears are still too few. The gate needs more to let you through.
Beating another nightmare? You're kidding, right?
Come on, you're getting back in shape.
Whatever. Nowhere to look, Mayor?
I heard the hatching of cocoons, tingling legs and eerie tunes. A sinister creature crawling down into the realms of Clockwork Town. Take this gear and find its pin. It should let you two get in.
Clockwork Town.
Let's kick that nightmare's butt.
Just kick his ass. Get it absolute beaten to a pulp. You haven't played on VR in years. One of your Scottish pals actually has a Vive. Yeah, the Vive's amazing. Like one of my pals, he has a Vive, and he showed me Half-Life Alyx and the Walking Dead game that came out for it, and they looked amazing on it. Like especially Half-Life Alyx. I was like, oh fuck that. It looks like VR now is good. You always considered a PSVR multiple times, but wonder if you end up disappointed. See, that's the problem with me. I'll be like, oh, I'll buy it and I'll use it for like one game and I'll put it away and I'll never ever use it again. I'd always feel like I wouldn't get my money's worth out of it. The main character's a bit miserable. They're not even going to try and rhyme. Yeah, he is very miserable. I love that he's miserable. It's a good, like, I feel like the character dynamic kind of thing between Dusty and Piper is really good. He's just like an absolute, like, nihilistic bastard. And she's like so like happy-go-lucky. Like, he's only doing this so he can get his scrapbook back, and then he can finally enjoy his cocktail. That's all he wants. Whereas Piper's actually want to mend the brain. I think we need to go up this way. There you go. That's your failure right there.
There we go.
So he had ice, and it's turned into slush ice now because he in his pocket for so long.
Is open.
Next stop, Clockwork Town.
I feel like that's a potential game of the year if you have a good VR headset. Yeah, so like my pal, he has the Vive. He's thinking about trying to like sell it so that he can get the. I can't remember what the name of the other one. The Steam. I think it's the Steam one. The one you can actually like. You can move individual fingers with it. With the controller with it. He's wanting to try and sell that so he can get the big fella. I miss a good cocktail. Cocktails are ripping, man. You know what? Like that's what like I kind of miss. It's like they're super expensive, but they're delicious. But like TGI Fridays, like the big massive cocktails you get, oh, delicious, absolutely delicious. I miss them. They're very, very good. Cocktails are banging. They are fucking banging. What's everyone's favourite cocktail, actually? Wimrick the Red. Sorry I've been here the whole time since saying ahoy. Meant to be more active. Just yeah, don't worry about it, man. You don't need to be active to be a part of this chat. I just appreciate you being here. But I totally understand. Like I'm the same. Like I sometimes put on folks like streams and stuff and don't speak because I'll be doing other stuff. Like kind of good background noise. See, that's me, man. Fuck pints of beer and that. Give me some cocktails. Yes, TGI trip whenever it opens, I think. Definitely. I think it's like TGI's has a vegans as well. But yeah, favourite cocktail. Everyone's favourite cocktail. What is it? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I really like an old-fashioned. They're very good. A whiskey-based cocktail. Used to be a really good cocktail place in Edinburgh. It's not there anymore. But they had like all different types of vodkas, but flavoured ones. That they would make their own ones, their own flavoured vodkas. And it was ripping. Bar Cole was the name of it. They did amazing like old fashions. Like they would put like the egg white into it and stuff, and like you'd see everyone's face at the bar total turn up when you see them like get the egg out and separate and all that and put it into the drink. And you just see them going like. Ugh. But the thing is, like, you don't taste the egg white. It just adds a good texture to it, and there's nice fluffiness. It's so good. God, if I was your favourite generic, Long Island iced tea. Long Island iced teas are really good, but they just get you absolute like turbo fucked straight away. They get me turbo fucked anyway. Like I always remember being down in Bristol. Me and a load of pals went down to Bristol a few years ago for a music festival called Temples, which about 4 days before Temples was going to happen, the promoter came out on Facebook and said that the festival wasn't going to go ahead because he doesn't have the money to pay the bands, and he never had the money to pay these bands. So he was just basically being a massive cunt. And he managed to get all these like some of these bands to fly over from other countries and stuff. I was like, wow, I cannot believe this. But luckily enough, local promoters in Bristol were like, well, we'll come together. Screw this guy. These bands are coming over anyway. They'll want to play a gig. They tried their best to save as many of the bands as possible. So it was the best ever festival I went to that never happened, sort of thing. But like after like the first night. We all woke up and were like ruined, and we all decided, you know what we need to do? We need to get ourselves to TGI Fridays stat, and we need to get ourselves big fuck off cocktails. That'll heal us. And we went there, big load of us, big squad of like metalheads, just like rocking up at the TGI Fridays. We get ourselves a seat. I was just like, get us the cocktails. Big massive cocktails. It was so good. It like proper healed us. And all the food came out and I managed maybe about 2 bites of my food and I couldn't eat it. I was still so ruined, like fragile. But the alcohol was helping more than food, so I was like, I need to stick to alcohol, not food. And then one of our other pals who was down, he had a late rise and he came in by himself and he sat down and he was about to order food and basically everyone at the table just went to him like, Ewan, don't order food. None of us can eat our food because we're so fucked, but we just want to keep drinking. Here, have all our dinners. And he sat there and he fired through them all. What a hero. Well, good. Scientist, but you try to try anything? Yeah, I mean, I'll try pretty much every cocktail. Pina coladas. Oh. Pina coladas are very, very good. Pina coladas, fine. What I want. It's so refreshing, even take a virgin one. Yeah, totally. It's just so juicy. Amazing cocktail from Steak, Cat and Roll. That's old OJ cherry rum, cola salad, cherry juice and lemon. Ah, man, that sounds ripping. Here, can we all just go away and get a big cocktail? Cocktail now. Fucking hell. Yeah, I love pina coladas. I love fucking mojitos. I love a nice big mojito. Mojitos are like so refreshing.
Here we are, the mind's logical power center.
Cocktails are
Too
so
much
good.
boring math here, if you ask me.
Yeah, rational abilities were never really your thing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Let's focus on our job here.
Right, we're now in a steampunk world. At home, I make a cherry bakewell variant. I go fast sometimes. Oh, Scientologist. That sounds amazing. The last day it served you wanted to try something to be added. Try something and added cherries, which were amazing. It sank to the bottom, but by the time you got to the soaked up, everything. Oh, look at my language, baby. Ah, so good. Fucking. He's like, we were like saying like how good like cocktails are and stuff, but like nothing will ever fuck you off or bother you so much than a badly made cocktail. Like, it's just like you've had your soul stood on. It's terrible. You had a similar one at St. Luke's. Man, St. Luke's, what a place. That is a really good fucking venue. I went and seen a band called Wolves in the Throne Room, which are like an atmospheric black metal band from Canada. And for them playing in a church was, and the acoustics were, oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, if anyone out there likes atmospheric black metal, please do check out Wolves in the Throne Room. Phenomenal band. Anyway, yeah, St. Luke's, OJ cherry and cola. I mean, that was lovely. Like drinking Haribo. Oh, fucking hell! Got a pinger. Got a wee pinger here. You like the band's name? The band's name's ripping. Goes in the Throne Room. All their songs are like about paganism and how you should look after the world, look after the planet, look after one another, be righteous. If you don't look after the planet will not look after you. All that kind of shit. Really good stuff.
Is that a spider web?
Marg, he's creeping me out.
Right, let's get this battery. That's an orange battery, goes in there. Yeah, I was saying about like bad cocktails. So like, I went on like a lad's holiday a few years back. We went to Lloret de Mar, which is in Spain, which is like about 3 hours away from Barcelona, which we found out that the hard way when we arrived. because we arrived and then we had to get like a 3-hour fucking bus journey to our hotel. But it was all inclusive. But it was like the worst food I've ever had in my life, and it was like the worst. Fucking hell! I was like, what do I need to do here? Walk across that way. It was like the worst food ever. It was the worst drink everywhere, and their cocktails were terrible, like shockingly bad. They had pina coladas, but we called them custards because it looked like a cup of custard, and it had probably the same consistency as it, and nowhere near did it taste like a pina colada.
Like clockwork.
But you could only like basically to get a drink you would have to like give over a glass. Yeah, so you couldn't like get like loads of drinks and just take them back to wherever you are and just drink them. You had to like get a drink, then like give them another glass back to then get another drink. But yeah, you'd like be like, all right, cool. Who's gone up to the bar to get the custards in? And it was,
Sorry to interrupt you two snoopers,
bad.
but the road ahead is closed, and a arachnid commonwealth is being built.
So we're the snoopers? Then who are you?
Pardon my manners. Ever had nightmares about crawling creeps? Well, you will now. Let me introduce my entourage.
Entourage? Get fucked, mate.
Waiting inside the cracks in your walls. Without a sound, we all sneak through. Silently creeping over your bedroom floor.
Okay, some reach.
We are crawling all over you. Au revoir, monsieur. I trust you can find your own way out.
Hey, creep! Come back so I can squash you.
I hate creepy crawlies.
Yeah, big cups of custard. Absolutely no bueno. Right, cool. What they did, I think they did beer as well. Like, so you at this hotel you can get beer, cocktails, like spirits and mixers and all that kind of stuff. But it was fucking like, I love custard, man. I love custard, but like when you're expecting a nice big juicy cocktail and it's roasting, the last thing you want is a big cup of custard. No one wants that. But yeah, like, so it was all inclusive, so we didn't need to pay for like the booze and stuff. But it was so bad, we would go out to the shops and we would buy booze. That's when you know it's fucked. When you can happily sit by the pool at this hotel and get free drink, it's not going to cost you anything, but you much rather not drink the booze that they're offering because it's so fucking bad that you're going to go out and buy it.
Let's put a spin on it.
Like, really bad.
Yeah! Make it ring around!
Like, so there's like a wee shop that was like next to the hotel, and there's just like a wee supermarket sort of thing, and they had a beer, and I can't remember the proper name of it. I think it's called a Vault Dam or something like that. Basically, it was like turbo fucking Jakey juice in a small can, but we called them Van Dams. And like you would expect, like usually when you see booze that's like really high percentage, like beer anyway, that's inside like a small can, you're going like this is gonna be horrific. No, they were delicious. They were absolutely delicious. Be fucking Van Dams. So we would always go out in the morning and be like, right, let's get the Van Dams in. You just sit there and get absolutely reeking of Van Dams. And it was beautiful. It was a good holiday despite the hotel being terrible. But it's a company that you're with and stuff that makes it good. Beer seems like the kind of thing that shouldn't be mixed. Oh, like, no, like the beer wasn't mixed. but the beer was like the beer was bad. Even like the beer that they had was shit. Big cartons of pre-made custard in the sun. That's pretty much what it was like, and the food was terrible. Like, so two of the boys that we're with, they work offshore, and even they were sitting there. They were going like, "This is fucking terrible." Like the places that we work offshore, which is basically a floating prison, has better food
Thick to slash.
Something
here.
large could smash through.
So like, yeah, they were like, oh, even the food offshore is better than the food here in this hotel.
Watch your back. Those heavy pendulums stop for no one.
Yeah, sounds like dedication to me.
Then at one point we were sitting there having dinner. Which dinner, like a safe option for dinner.
Maybe that train of thought might help us. Hello, Buckethead. Can't you hear me? Ugh, how rude.
Don't get wound up, Piper. He's just out of power.
Oh, right.
So a safe option for dinner would just get a big plate of chips. A big plate of chips was a safe option for dinner in this all-inclusive hotel. And one of my pals, he would always get like just chips and cheese. And this was probably maybe about 3 days into our trip. And so Jack was eating the chips and the cheese and all that. He's there and there. He was eating away and he was not enjoying it. And his brother Ross, his big brother, he's just like, you know what, Jack? He's like, I've never seen. Out of the 3 nights that we've been here, you've had chips and cheese every night for your dinner. He's like, I've never once seen that cheese melt, which is alarming because cheese is supposed to melt. So at that point, one of our guys, Greg gets his lighter out and he goes, Jack, go and try and melt that cheese. Jack gets the lighter and he's got like a bit of cheese and he's holding like the lighter underneath it, and the fucking cheese goes black, it singes and smoke comes from it. It's like, cheese does not do that. Moment at the red, okay, I deserve this one for being so absent-minded while watching. You redeemed 500 glass checks to be called the C word. Wimmick the red, you're a fucking cunt. But I love you. There you go. But you don't need to be called a cunt for not engaging with chat and stuff. Don't worry about it. You're busy. You're a busy man. You're a busy boy.
It does nothing. The rotation station is stuck. Damn web.
Okay. What do we need to do? I have a disc. Okay, so we'll go back. Let's go. But yeah, cheese is not supposed to go black. It's not supposed to burn and singe. Come on. Oh, you motherfucker. Ah, you go back up again. See ya. Oh, no. See ya. Weapons. Yeah, we got a plate, didn't we? There you go. Try to think what else was like horrible about that hotel. Pretty much everything, to be honest. We absolutely took the piss out of that place, so we
Make the cylinders spin, Dusty.
we did shit that like we should have been kicked out of that hotel for. But no one would ever say anything to us. Like we took the piss out of that place. Like we were like on the top floor. They tucked us away at the place.
Yay!
And
a key.
So one of my pals, Ross, but he's a rigger, and so he's used to like climbing up about the place and stuff and like hanging from shit and all that. But he was like half pissed and climbed up onto the roof of the hotel, and the hotel was called Hotel Samba. What a name, eh? Hotel Samba. And he was So on the roof it had like the big Hotel Samba, and he was going to go and take a shite in the middle of the O for hotel. But he climbed up to the top, and when he got up to it, he shat it. He couldn't do it anymore. So he put his arse away. He couldn't take a shite with all of us watching him. Fucking hell. Hotel Samba. Right, no, we don't need to come up here. And we nearly missed our bus that would take us to the hotel. Sorry, to the airport. We nearly missed that. We managed to get that with the skin of our teeth. Which was interesting. That was the worst ever flight I've ever had in my life. I've never felt so close to death in my entire life. And I was on a fucking flight. Am I doing this right? Can't manage to move that.
It does nothing. The rotation station is stuck. Damn web.
I can't cut the web. No. Oh, I've got that wind-up thing. Need to use that? There you go. The clockwork thingy.
Train Mark 1 Super Transporter operational.
Whoa! He woke up.
Awaiting input.
Great. Let's see if we can get him on a roll.
Have we tried?
It does nothing. The
Farting
rotation
on the web.
station is stuck. Damn web.
Oh, there you go. There he is. There's a lad.
Able to proceed in desired direction.
He needs more weight to lower the scale.
There must be some heavy thoughts around here.
Oh, by the way, like Scientologist and Davey, if you're still there, I'm still like absolutely burst from your answers on Quiplash on Friday. Every time I watch one of those little clips, I'm like absolutely howling. So good. Farts aren't the answer anymore, are they? They're not. We're past farts. We're now dealing with webs. Farts are a thing in the past. Right, we can turn him there. We'll give him a wee kick.
Self-protect initiated. Next stop, Enigma Hills.
Wow! Buckethead smashed right through the spiderweb!
I didn't realise at the time you found my answer funny. I thought you were still laughing at the previous one. But no, like, I think it was a combination of both answers. Davy's answer, like, absolutely killed me. And then it was your answer afterwards, which then just, like, heightened it all. Like, so good. Big lad. Alright, cool, we need a disc for that. Big lad. We need to go back to down that way, don't we? That's a pure last minute answer as well. And it was beautiful. And it was absolutely beautiful. Proper fucking howling. Is that right? Can't pick that up, no. Okay. Gotta get a pet advert now. Definitely, man. Yeah, a wee felly. It's not even a wee felly, it's a big lad. So farts are always the answer, please, Mick. Mick, you're absolutely correct. Farts are the answers. Farts are always funny as well.
Down Buckethead.
Right, we need to get Hog Pelt in here. Hogwarts Pelt in here. Yeah, farts are always funny. Imagine calling for your pet Big Lad. Big Lad! Big Lad! Come on, boy! Ah, it's a big lad. Ah, I love you. Oh, who's a good big lad? You're a good big lad. Yes, you are. Where's this motherfucker? What the fuck am I doing? Where is he? Oh, I totally missed something. Yeah. Use your channel points so you get a fizzy wave. Nice one, man. I love a wee fizzy wave. Thank you very much for redeeming your points, though. Yeah, to get the emote. He's a good wee fella. You're absolutely hooked on marble racing now. I've planted it in your minds. Yeah, the marble race is well good. Can't wait to do another super fun Friday. Oh wait, did we just walk along?
These days, the prop and sharing corporate return really add up.
Walk along. My marbles were so bad. Next time though, next time, you'll get some good marbles. Get some good marbles next time. But yeah, farts are always funny. No matter what.
There comes Buckethead.
Farts are good. A couple of pals of mine. Well, no, it's one of them. Random pet name story, but my auntie had a dog called Max. And we met someone with a dog called Pepsi. Hearing Pepsi Max getting shouted is a memory that'll stay with me forever. That's really good. That's really good, actually. Fuck it. What was it? I was gonna say. Oh yeah, my pal Jason from down in Birmingham. He was called him and basically everyone else. He works in like a warehouse sort of thing, and he's like a driver. He like does deliveries. I don't really know what he probably does. I know he works in a warehouse. I think it's like computer components and shit like that. Anyway, that's what it is for now. But he farts like all the time. He's horrendous for it. He's just like a walking bag of gas. He's absolutely horrendous for it. He's been to Glass Games twice and stuff as well, and he's done many farts at the Glass Games. Yeah, like him and all his workmates, all they do is just go around farting on each other and stuff. Like one of the ones he told me about that he got his pal, a really good one, is that he set up his desk fan so it's pointing towards his pal, and he just farted into the back of the fan, so the fan would suck up his fart and launch it at his pal. So he's like, that's the kind of shit he got up to. But they like him and all his workmates got called into a big meeting by HR. They basically tell him that they have to grow up and stop farting in the workplace. That's when you know it's really bad.
This place is really pushing it, huh?
Unsolved conundrums. Complicated stuff.
Right. We are going to call it there. I think it just saves on the go. Ah, it saves on the go. No, there's no save there. Yes. Because we've hit the 3-hour mark. I'll try and not bother you too much, Cake. Cake's sitting on top of the PC, sleeping. Yeah, my camera's been really fucky today. It seems like Droidcam decides like sometimes to be good, sometimes to be bad. Fuck it, it's a really, really weird one. I don't know if it's something I've done with the settings or something. I don't know. That's how you get some serious pink eye. Although that might be Bear's farts. I think it'd just be bad just to get some fart gas in your eye though. The menu was really framey earlier. The opening game menu, that is. Oh, was it? Yeah, I don't like. It's like my camera seems like sometimes to be fine. I guess that's the whole thing. Like, well, my camera is technically using Wi-Fi to send this to the computer and stuff. Probably one of the reasons why it's never super amazing. It's good enough. You get to see me. It's not like I'm moving around too much. Camera can't handle you, obviously. Explains the stop-start look. What can I say? I'm just a phenomenal human being, aren't I? So that was the first part of Figment. I reckon I reckon we'll have Figment done by Thursday. Too fizzy for the lens. Too fizzy for that lens to be picked up. Technology can't handle it. But yeah, I reckon we'll have this done by Thursday. Which then means that, again, I don't want to start Dark Souls on Friday, do I? I'll look into it. I'll look into what we're going to do. But yeah, I reckon like a day, a level, an area. So we're like on the clockwork bit. I reckon we'll get the clockwork done in the next stream tomorrow. Pardon me. Putting off Dark Souls, so scared. Not scared. I'm looking forward to Dark Souls actually. I just didn't want to start a game. It's like the whole thing why, like, one of the reasons why we did Super Fun Friday. I didn't want to start a game on a Friday, then have 2 days off. Can't handle that juice. Filled to the brim with juice. We'll figure out. We'll figure out. So yeah, like I say, that's the first part of Figment. I hope you all enjoy it so far, or have been enjoying it so far. It's a lovely wee game. Looking forward to firing back into it again tomorrow. That's us for today. We'll do a wee raid. We'll do a wee raid. Sorry, Cake. I'm moving that up there. It's only £3 on Steam right now as well, which is a banging price for a banging game. It's a lovely soundtrack as well. It's like everything's so lovely about it. Right. What we'll do is we'll raid our pal, Big Beefy, who's playing Sea of Thieves right now. Beefy's a good lad. I know him from Twitter, and then from there, like he came up to one of my birthdays one time, and got steaming, so it's pretty good. Beefy's a good lad. But yeah, so again, thank you so much everyone for coming along today and checking out Figment, and hopefully see you all again tomorrow. But what we'll do is we'll go over to Beefy. We'll make the red those Beefy. Oh, you Sea of Thieves lads. It'll be a good one. So for now, I'll say stay safe, keep warm. Thank you once again. Thank you for the follows, everyone, the hosts, and hope you all have a good evening. I'll see you all again tomorrow at 2 o'clock for some more Figment. I love yous. Where's my fucking thing? There you go.